Hi, it's Rose with another Monday episode of The Crazy Backpackers. Now, I don't have a whole lot of interesting stuff to talk about, but one of the things I am going to talk about is what was on the news today. Now, most of you Tucson folks probably know that if you had Comcast and were watching the Super Bowl last night, there was about 20 seconds of porn that somehow got hacked its way into Comcast. Now, I don't have Comcast, so I can't testify to this, but I've heard enough people mention it that I guess it's probably true. Aaron describes it as being crappy homemade porn. So, that's even worse. Anyway, now on the local news channel, they were doing a thing where it's like, you had to call the number if you saw the Comcast porn, yada yada yada, just so they can get an idea of who it affected, yada yada yada. But what it said, what the actual words were on the news channel was, if you were impacted, please call whatever number it was. And I'm just thinking, impacted? Really? Best choice of words talking about pornography? No. Just no. That's weird. Oh, and then even better, this was like something straight out of Monty Python. They were doing this whole bit about postpartum depression, and basically the whole clip was just zooming in on women's pregnant bellies, and, not very interesting, but they're saying that there are levels of hormones that you can detect in the placenta, yada yada yada, all that nice stuff, that can determine if you're at risk for postpartum depression, and good stuff like that. Thing is, they rolled the wrong clip about halfway through, and they were showing folks in Punxsutawney, dressed in frock coats and top hats and all that lovely 1800s stuff that I wish I had for myself. And there's like a guy bent over like this, like he's trying to get something out of somewhere, and it just looked wrong already. And then they said, and now the seer of all seers, Punxsutawney Phil, and they hold up the freaking groundhog. And I'm just going, that's just wrong. And the poor news announcer is just like, that's not what we were talking about at all. And I'm like, going, get a sense of humor. It was funny. Horribly, horribly inappropriate, but funny. Oh my goodness. Punxsutawney Phil. I'd be pretty depressed if that groundhog came out of me. But that's just my opinion. Now, my challenge for today was to write a song about jelly babies. This is going to be interesting, seeing as I put no planning into this beforehand. Jelly babies, jelly babies, I only have 5. And since I eat them, it's good they're not alive. Jelly babies, jelly babies. These aren't actually jelly babies. They're the cheap American rip-offs called sour gummy zoo candy. Jelly babies, jelly babies. They're all lemon flavored. It's not my favorite flavor, which is why that's all that's left. I never really liked lemon candy. It always made me cry. And since it's sour candy anyway, it makes me ask Jesus why. I don't really want to eat these, 'cause there's only 5 left. And they're also lemon flavored. And my chin doesn't have a cleft. Jelly babies, jelly babies. I guess I'll end my song. I'll put the words at the bottom so you can sing along. Yay! Wow, that was terrible. I really have no idea what I'm going to do with these 5 lemon jelly babies. I really don't like lemon. I mean, jelly babies are a favorite treat of the 4th Doctor from Doctor Who, and I seem to remember him saying he didn't like green, which is funny because they're my favorites and that's what disappeared first. Seriously, I bought a 2-pound bag of jelly babies, and they're like almost all gone now. Why? Because the children at my school are hungry little pigs and take giant freaking handfuls out of my little paper bag, trying to be nice to you and offer you a damn jelly baby, and you're just like, no, I want 7. You know what? That's not cool. I don't go to the place that sells these very often, so I'm going to have to, I don't know, pay Erin to go there for me or something, because she goes there more often than I do. Oh well. I don't know, maybe these lemon jelly babies aren't as bad as I think they are. Oh my god, they're so freaking terrible! I don't even know if this was lemon. I think it might have been pineapple. And I normally like pineapple, but this is way too lemony to be pineapple. But it's also too pineapple-y to be lemon. Ugh. I challenge you to be as manly as possible in your next video. Have fun with that. Bye.